What is going on, guys? Broken Eyes coming at you today with a updated version of my Odd Eyes deck profile. Funny story to tell you guys. As soon as I had literally just made this video, I went onto YouTube, ready to upload it and stuff. And next of all, it said an emergency ban list happened. Now I did happen to have 3 Gofu in this deck. 3 Gofu is gone. You can only have 1 in the deck now, so that really annoyed me since I had just finished doing it. It was like a 10-minute long video, and now I'm going to have to do another 10-minute long video, and I had to change some cards in it because of Gofu not being in it. But look, things happen and stuff like that. So for those of you who don't know, spirals have stopped spiraling out of control. They are pretty much dead at the minute. I mean, they're still not a bad deck, but they're kind of gone. I mean, Quick Fix and Drone was brought down to 1. So anyway, this is the new deck profile of Odd Eyes. I've taken out some of the riff-raff. I've also added a Topological Bomber Dragon, which actually really works well with Odd Eyes Arc Pendulum Dragon. Now, for those of you who say it's not legitimate, it is legitimate. A lot of hate on this deck. Now, I can't get everything right, obviously, of course. So, I'm going to do my best with this one. It's also one of my favourite decks. I love playing it. And it's a really, really fun deck. It's not really competitive. But even in link format, it's actually not too bad, because I still feel like Pendulum's a strong engine. So the way it works with Topologic Bomber Dragon, I'll just say real quick, with a monster is special summoned to one of these link zones when it's special summoned or whatever, is destroyed. Let's say it will happen to be an Odd Eyes monster. You can actually special summon with Odd Eyes Arc Pendulum's effect, special summon another Odd Eyes monster to one of the zones. Obviously, it's not pointing to. Yeah, that's how it works well. Now, obviously with Gofu, this card was a lot easier to summon, but I've kind of made a different card, I put in a different card to kind of counteract that a little bit. So let's get into the deck profile. So first off, we got one of the beautiful looking cards in this deck. Is Odd Eyes Arc Pendulum Dragon. Basically what it does is if an Odd Eyes card is destroyed, you can special summon another Odd Eyes monster from your deck to the field. So very, very good. 8 scale. This is the one you want in your Pendulum Zone. Obviously you can summon it as well if you want, but other than that, it's a very, very good card. I was trying to drop this to 2 and stuff, but I just love the card too damn much. Odd Eyes Phantom Dragon, when it attacks, if there's 2 Odd Eyes monsters in the Pendulum Zone, it inflicts 1200 damage for each. So you're inflicting 2400. And if it's in the Pendulum Zone, then what you do is you can inflict, have your monster gain 1200 attack, which is a nice little boost, especially with this card. So this card works well with both of these. If this card's in the Pendulum Zone, it'll gain 1200 attack. If this card's in the Pendulum Zone and this card's in the Pendulum Zone, at the end phase, if you go first, obviously you want to search out these 2 cards just for an extra little bit of defense if you can't summon anything. You can use these 2 cards in Pendulum Zone, Pendulum Zone, whatever you want, use your little defense. And then at the end phase, this card gets destroyed. You can search out this card here, Pendulum Monster with 12 or 1500 less attack. Then a special an Odd Eyes Dragon from the deck to the field, and that's your little defense, and also you get the search. So it's not bad. And next we have 3 Odd Eyes Persona Dragon, the V-Jump promo one. So basically what this one does is, let's say Odd Eyes Phantom Dragon's on the field, gets destroyed, gets sent to the extra face-up extra deck. Odd Eyes Persona Dragon is in the Pendulum Zone. It will special summon itself, especially if it's only this one that was targeted or whatever by a card effect. It'll special summon itself mainly in defense position because it has 2400 defense. And then Odd Eyes Phantom Dragon will place itself into the extra monster zone. So there's that. So there's a little extra bit of defense as well. Not a bad card. So that is it for the Odd Eyes monsters. The Odd Eyes Dragon monsters. This is the little thing I run, and obviously when Odd Eyes Revolution comes out, hopefully it comes out soon, it basically searches all these cards as well, so it's an extra really, really good card. Can't wait for that card to come out. The deck will just get that much quicker. Next, 3 Skull Crobat Joker because it searches everything, no real explanation needed, and 2 Noble Dragon Magician. It targets any of those level 7s, makes them a level 4, and then you can go into your 7 plays, Synchro 7 plays, not bad. Next, the card I had to change for Gofu, which isn't bad, not great, but not bad either. I mean, you get a free Starving Venom if it is the case. But so basically, what you do with this card is discard a monster in your hand, hopefully an unused card even, or even you pull double copies, and then you can special Darling Tony a Cobra. So this is Orifice Scorpio. And what this does is when a special, you get to add a fusion card from your deck to your hand. The only two fusion cards that I run in the deck are these two, which is Odd Eyes Fusion and Fusion Substitute. And I'll go over those later on. But yes, you're still special summon 2 cards with a free spell. And then you can go into Link 2. But if you have another monster, obviously you can go Link 3. So it's not too bad. Gofu just had a little bit better because it's a first turn Decode Talker, whereas this one's only a first turn Proxy Dragon. So a little bit slower, but that's what they're going for in the whole deck now. Next, 3 Spiral Flame Strike. Late game, you get to pop a card, I suppose. Early game, you get to search for your Arc Pendulum or Pendulum Dragon, depending on which one you're looking for. Sky Iris, another field spell searcher type thing. Another searcher, you can search those 2 cards that you want. This is the main thing I go for, is those 2 cards first turn, just to have an extra little free kind of play like type of thing. So this does basically activates a lot of Arc Pendulum's effect, because you can just target another Odd Eyes monster, destroy it. Even if you can't special summon like Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon, you can put it in the Pendulum Zone. You can summon or activate Sky Iris, destroy it, and you get off Arc Pendulum's effect by special summon 1, and you get off obviously search as well. And even if you want to, then search out the same card you just destroyed, and then you can Pendulum summon with that, and special summon the one in the extra monster zone, whatever, the one that you destroyed. You can do that as well. And you have 2. Free rank 7 type thing is what I'm thinking of. Obviously, if it's like Odd Eyes, you know what I mean, Pendulum Dragon, destroy it, whatever, yeah. So you get the idea. Next, because we like that combo, 3 Terraforming to get that card. So basically the whole thing is around searching Arc Pendulum, and Sky Iris in this deck. Next, to get rid of some of the fodder, we have Allure of Darkness. All of the targets are dark in the deck, even the Orifice Scorpio and Darling Tony Cobra. So get rid of those, search your cards. Same idea with Pot of Desires. You only want 2 because you don't want to see 2 in your deck. You want to see 1 though. It's kind of like a just in case, banish 10, draw 2. Summoner's Art to get your Arc Pendulum. 2 Duelist Alliance to get your Arc Pendulum or Pendulum Dragon. Odd Eyes Fusion for those just in case. We run, what's the card called? We run a Starving Venom, and we also run Vortex Dragon in case. Fusion Substitute then for the Darling Tony Cobra and Orifice Scorpio effect to summon Starving Venom Fusion Dragon. Then if there's a fusion monster in the graveyard, you could turn it to the extra deck and draw a card, so it's not too bad. And then Upstart Goblin. This is all designed to get those few cards into your hand to go for game, go for your Exceed monsters, kind of go into your extra deck. But you don't need a lot of your extra deck. You only need to go into 1 boss monster at a time, because each of them kind of work really well together. So first off, let's get into the Link monsters. So we have Topological Bomber Dragon. Not as easy as he was with Gofu, but he still works really well. I mean, if he destroys, he's the only one that can attack if there's a monster special summoned. He's the only one that can attack, yeah. He also, if he destroys a monster, has the kind of same effect as, he can inflict the attack as damage. And then if a monster is special to these zones, even if your opponent summons one here, here, or here, the whole main monster zone is destroyed. So you can only really have this on the field. But there's also, you still have 2 zones left to special summon your monsters whenever you want. I recommend normal summoning to these, special summon to that one. Decode Talker was easy with Gofu, but now is a little bit harder, but still very, very possible to make this card. It opens up 2 of your zones for free, not too bad. Proxy Dragon, when you have Decode Talker out, you can still use Proxy Dragon later on. Then the 1 Link Spider, because you do have the, the Arc Pendulum, so it's not too bad. And then obviously you can go for one of your level 4s or lower, which is only Noble Dragon Magician, Darling Tony Cobra, that type of thing. And it can only summon normal monsters, sorry, so you can't really use its effect, but you can use it to link, keep going up in monsters, like that type of thing. That's it for the Link monsters. Next we have Odd Eyes Rebellion. You run Odd Eyes Rebellion because it can destroy the Pendulum Zones and put itself in there, and then special one from the deck and put in the Pendulum Zone. You got your scales. You don't really use its effect other than that. The 2 Odd Eyes Absolute, because it is one of the best. When destroyed, you get special an Odd Eyes monster in the extra deck, even Odd Eyes Rebellion. And you can also use a Utopia kind of thing where it negates an effect and special more to go for your Link summons if you need to be. Number 11 Big Eye to take your monsters, opponent's monsters. The one Meteor Burst to special summon, just say Arc Pendulum, you special summon Arc Pendulum, you got Odd Eyes Absolute, whatever you want, that type of thing. Or you can go for Black Rose Moonlight Dragon to pop a monster, or pop a monster by bringing them back or whatever. Then we have the one Clearwing Synchro Dragon, just a really, really good card, you can't not run them. Next we have Odd Eyes Vortex Dragon, compulsory evac, very good. Starving Venom, 2 Starving Venom because we have the Odd Eyes Fusion and the Fusion Substitute, and it's very easy because they can be searched and stuff, so that's why we run 2. And the 1 Supreme King Dragon, Starving Venom, so basically as soon as you have 2 Pendulum, Dark Pendulum monster on the field, you don't need polymerization, go for this, and this can be any of these cards, as long as they're in the graveyard and stuff. So that's it for the deck profile, guys. Please let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Please, there's no emergency ban list, so I don't have to redo this again. Yeah, and good luck, and happy Halloween.